I'm Connor. I am 10 guy. Hello, hello, hello. Originally from Northern Ireland, as you can tell by my accent, but I live in England. I moved down here for work with my girlfriend. I suppose you would say that the 10 guy meme is a classic internet meme, and it centers around 10 guy, me, who looks under the influence, I suppose you could say, under the influence, but happy about it. Basically, it centers around him not being able to understand basic questions or getting confused and wanting junk food. That's the best thing I could say about it. That was Ibiza in Spain in 2011. Yeah, none of us had any money, so we're in just like the cheapest hotel. I was maybe like 3 or 4 days in. I was definitely a bit worse for wear, let's say that. And acting a bit of an idiot, and some photos were getting taken. And I think I've said that before, we didn't have any aircon, which was part of the way to explain why I'm so like glistening with sweat. The photos from that Ibiza holiday were in a Facebook album, and the photo that was posted on R3's was the first time it had been posted anywhere but like the private Facebook. And I know that because it's my fault. So I sent the photo, and I was sitting in my halls one night bored. I saw those and I was laughing at how bad the photos were. And I sent it to my next door neighbor. He posted it to Reddit, so he's that Reddit user that did the first post. Obviously he didn't expect it to go the way it was, but then somebody else got a hold of it and it just went crazy, like crazy. I remember waking up the next day and it was everywhere. Like the first meme was top text, bottom text, and it was text the friend next to them. One hospital. The hospital was misspelled. That cracked me up, to be fair. I thought that was excellent. That was really good. I would laugh at pretty much every meme that I saw. You know, I thought it was great. And then obviously I started to get recognized, and things like that. So it started to become a bit more real. Yeah. So yeah, I was 19, worried about career and university and that sort of stuff. And obviously the UK was behind the US in terms of legalization of marijuana and things like that. It's still illegal in the UK. And obviously I thought it was just going to be a temporary thing. I never thought it would be. So I just distanced myself from it, really, because if someone Googled my name and it was a job interview and that popped up, you know, if I had leaned into the fame but it lasts forever online, obviously. If someone had asked for a photo or asked me if I was 10 guy, I would never have said no, but I just never publicly revealed myself online. Even recently, I got a call from a board game company that are doing it's sort of like Cards Against Humanity, but it's with memes. And they wanted to use my image and I said no. Everybody obviously understands now that it's not something that you choose to do, it just kind of happens circumstantially. One of my group got talking to one of her group, and then we just kind of hung out with each other all night. The whole group kind of intermingled, and somebody must have said that I was the meme, and I think most of her friends were like, "What?" Didn't really care. But Lucy's my girlfriend. She was a bit more smiling. I think she was quite excited, although she didn't really show up. But she did ask me for a photo, mostly about NFTs. To be honest, I've said that in every interview that I've done. It's exciting and it's interesting, and it would be stupid not to get involved. But everyone's commenting like, "Oh, he's just doing it for the NFT money," and I'm like, "Yes, I think most people would, to be honest." Yeah, I mean, I've never made any money from the meme. The only thing I've had out of it, you know, are like free drinks on a night out, nothing the things, you know. I've never taken a job related to it or anything like that. I don't feel like the internet owes me anything. That's not the right way to put it, I guess. It would be an opportunity that if I didn't take it, I would probably regret it. I don't like the picture. It's not a good picture. I think it doesn't do me much justice. But I can kind of disassociate from that and appreciate that, yes, it is incredibly funny. Like some of the people who create these memes are very, very witty and insightful. A lot of them are drawn on people's actual experiences. And sometimes you have to sit back and think, I can't believe that somebody said that or somebody did that. The very first meme that was created, I think, is one of the funniest. The hospital one. Every time I hear that quote and I look at the photo of my face, I just imagine that scenario. It's fantastic, and the fact that it's a real scenario. There's one here. Can't read the words on the drive-through menu. Turns down radio. But yeah, I guess I'm just happy to bring people a bit of joy and make people laugh, even if it's just for a second before they move on with their day. It's nice to think that if the NFT thing kicks off, I would love to do a charity NFT. Kind of concerns about the environmental impact and things like that, and maybe do an NFT with all profits going to a charity to plant trees to maybe try and offset the environmental climate issues around it. That would be good. I'm at 10guy official on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, so give me a follow. And if you have any questions about anything that maybe hasn't been covered, I'm on Foundation at 10guy, and the NFT will be dropping very soon. So keep an eye on my channels, and yeah, stay tuned.